Welcome to EV Italy. In this section of the channel, we will take a look at car sales, especially electric car sales in the European market. I personally want to have a better understanding of what's going on. Are EVs still a niche? Are car makers putting an honest effort into this transition? I'm going to look for some answers, and I love you to join me on this little quest. So, let's begin. In this episode, we'll look at two vehicles that did great in 2020. And we are going to compare two cars that are actually very similar, but one is an internal combustion car. The other one, of course, is an EV. For the ICE category, we look at the Renault Clio. In 2020, the Clio almost stole the crown for best-selling car of the year from the almighty Golf. It sold 248,602 units, just about 34,000 units less than the Volkswagen Golf. Keep in mind that compared to 2019, the numbers for these two cars were down 30.6% for the VW Golf and 21.7% for the Renault Clio, but this is a matter for another video. For the EV category, we'll consider a vehicle that is extremely similar to the Clio, to the point that the two cars actually share the same platform. The car was the best-selling EV in Europe for 2020. I'm of course talking about the Renault Zoe. With 99,432 cars sold, the Zoe had 120% growth compared to the previous year. In 2020, Renault sold 819,009 cars, so the Renault Clio alone was about 30% of the sale for the French brand. The same figure was just a little bit less, 29% to be precise, in 2019. On the other hand, the Zoe moved from representing 4% of sales in 2019 to a more interesting 12% in 2020. If we compare the two cars looking at their performance, we can see that the Clio offers several engine options, including an hybrid version that has a total of 140 horsepower and a max speed of 180 kph and a 0 to 100 km/h of 9.9 seconds. As for the Zoe, the most powerful motor is now the R135 that generates a power equal to 136 horses. It has a maximum speed of 140 kph and a 0 to 100 in 9.5 seconds. Now, from 2012 to 2019, the Zoe sales rose up, but it was in 2020 that they actually took off. This was probably due to the new version of the car that offers more stylish interior and increased range, and the option to charge using CCS DC outlets. Looking at the chart, we can see how the two lines are converging, and hypothetically, if the trend remains the same, in 2 years the Renault Zoe may surpass the Clio. But this is just a theoretical speculation. Now we may consider the factor that differentiates the two vehicles the most, beside the type of propulsion, and that is the cost. I look at the cost in the Italian market because that is way easier for me to do, but I think that all over Europe they are pretty much the same. Of course, my analysis does not include the incentives that vary a lot from country to country. The Renault Clio is available in a gas version starting from 16,000 euros, while the hybrid version starts from 22,000. The Renault Zoe starts from an eye-watering, if compared to the Clio, 34,000 euros. So it is clear that at this moment, incentives are still vital to make this market grow. These data are telling us a tale of profound changes that are taking place. It is easy to understand that in 2020 car sales in general dropped, but the health crisis does not explain why EV sales rose up this much. If you want to keep exploring data to better understand what's going on in the European car market, subscribe to this channel. For this episode, it is all. See you to the next video.